guys, it's JD from Ponzel World, and today we're unboxing and reviewing this vacuum cleaner made by Comfier. Now this is a $170 vacuum cleaner that you guys can find on Amazon. Links will be in the description below if you want to go, of course, pick this thing up. And from what I could tell, this is actually a very good kind of wireless, I guess you could say, vacuum cleaner for the price. Now, if you guys see a little bit of a difference in scenery, that's because this box is so big. I can't put it on my desk, okay? It doesn't fit in frame on the video, so I'm actually having to do this, unfortunately, on the floor. But that's just how it goes sometimes. So we're going to begin with showing you around the box. You can see on the front, it says Comfier Petrel. Nice little picture of what the vacuum cleaner looks like. Then on the right, it says the new generation of stick vacuum with a brushless motor. Okay, so that's cool. You can see that it's cord-free, of course, and hassle-free. Let's go and flip it around here. On the top, we don't have anything, of course. On the side here, basically same thing as the front. And I believe that's the same on the other side. Yes, it is. Nothing much on the bottom except for a picture of what it looks like. But on the back here, you can see here the specs and stuff. Gonna flip it around. We also have the label down there. You can see here model number, brushless motor, and a dual cyclone 2-speed. Okay, so that's cool. Probably a high power mode. 2000 milliamp battery. Okay, so that's nice. Sucking and dust removal, mite sucking. I don't know what that is. 4 filtration. So I assume it has 4 steps for, of course, filtration. And it has multiple heads too, and I believe you can make this into like a kind of like a dust buster type of thing. You don't have to get into like little corners. You can take this little part off too, I believe. So let's go and open this thing up. Go over to the side here, flip it up, open that, open this, and I believe, yeah, you just pull it like this. All right, and there it is. So let's go and begin with that over here. So this is the vacuum end. So if you want to do floors and stuff, this is what you would use. Check it out. I wonder what this is for. Oh, okay, so that's like a little dust bin emptier. That's weird. Never seen that before. But we'll go and demonstrate that in a little bit. Clear tube here. And the brushes here. Very nice so far. Set that off to the side. We also have more attachments here with a little brush on it. Set that off to the side. Another attachment here to get into like little corners and stuff. Set that off to the side. And this is for maybe like close-ups on vacuum or on carpets and stuff. And you get pet hair and stuff up. I assume that's what this is for. Set that off to the side. Power cord right here to the end. We also here have the handle, or not necessarily the handle, but the extension. Feels pretty nice, made of metal right here. Put that over here. And we also have what looks like a mount. Okay, so then you can mount it to a wall. Screws are provided for that. Little bag here. Over here we have the user manual. Right there. And then last thing we have here is the actual vacuum cleaner portion itself. See, here's the battery. Let's go and see if it even has any charge. It sure does. And then up here, you have your 2 different modes. Cool, seems very nice so far. So what I'm gonna go and do is assemble this thing, put some dirt out on the floor and just see how good this vacuum cleaner is. All right, so now I went ahead and came over here to a more dirty part of our garage right here on the concrete. And I don't even honestly think we've ever really vacuumed this part. Normally boxes go here, you kind of see the outline right there. So I'm gonna go and turn on the vacuum here. I went ahead and let the battery charge overnight, so it's at 100% charge. And let's go ahead and try this out on the normal speed. just like that, you could tell where I went over, it sucked everything up. So pretty good so far. I'm gonna go in and now actually move the tripod over here, right there. And I'm gonna get right over here on the high speed, and you guys will go in and be able to see what that sounds like. So let's go and turn it on. Now let's turn it on to max speed. And there we go. Again, everywhere that it went over, this thing sucked it up very well. So very cool. So what I'm gonna do next is actually just demonstrate one of the little attachments that come with this thing, just to show you guys that you can use this basically as like a little dust buster, or you can use it as a full-on vacuum. All right, so right now the vacuum has the end on it that I showed previously. Now what you're gonna do to go in and put on, for example, this attachment here, or you could use the other ones that are provided in the box. I'm just gonna use this one for now. So how you attach this is what you do is you press down this button here, and then you just simply pull this apart just like that. I want to hold on to this. I wasn't very well, kind of fell. And boom, just like that, this thing's disconnected. And then what you do from here is get your end and just stick it in there, clips in, and now it's on there. Well, if you pull on it, it'll come off. But there you go, just like that, it's on. You go around here, for example. Boom, sucked up all that dirt. So that's how you use the little attachments. That's how you put them on. Just press that button, take it off, and boom, you have yourself, you know, a little dust buster or something to get into little corners. Okay, so one last little thing before I go ahead and give you guys my final opinions. I'm gonna go over how you empty the dirt out of this thing, and also how you change the filter, and also show you guys how to turn this thing on and how to go ahead and put it into high power mode. So first of all, to go ahead and change the filter, or clean it at least, what you do is this little thing right here, you just twist. It'll take a little bit of force. It'll go into the unlock position, and then you just pull this cap off, and boom, right there is your filter. Now, every once in a while, you're going to at least want to clean this, if not replace it. You can see here, this one's not very dirty. I was only using it for a little bit in of course, a dusty environment. You can see right there. So that's how you go ahead and change this thing, or at the very least clean it. So get this cap back on, just put it back into its position, and then you turn it, and boom, locked in place. So go ahead. Next thing to go over is how to change or get out the dirt from this container here. So if you don't want to take off this entire bottom part, what you do is you press or push this, and then the cap just comes off like that. And you can see all the dirt that I sucked up in this thing. Definitely a lot. It does a very good job. So that's how you get off this whole bottom part, just to empty all the dirt out. And if you want to take off this entire container to maybe, you know, clean up here or something, what you do is you simply press this button. I'm going to show you guys this the best I can. You press this button here, and then it just comes off like that. You have to get it unhooked right there, and boom, then you have this entire container off. Now, next thing I'm going to go over is, I'll just leave this container off for now, but how to go ahead and turn this thing on. So what you do is you press this button right here once, and it will turn it on, and then again to turn it off. And how to switch into high power mode, just switch this to max, and that's in high power mode. Then if you want to go back, just switch it back. So that's how you use this thing, and that's how you empty the dirt out and change the filter. So next thing I'll go over is my final opinions. All right, so overall, what do I think of this vacuum cleaner? Honestly, I would say for the price, this thing is actually pretty good. As I demonstrated earlier, this thing sucked up dirt very well, very easily, even on low power. And speaking of low power, in that mode, you will be expecting about 18 minutes out of the battery on the low power mode. Now on high power, you can expect about 12 minutes or about 10 minutes, right around there. It really depends on how much dirt you're sucking up. So seems to be, again, pretty good battery life for a more of like a cheaper, of course, price-wise, vacuum cleaner like this. The higher you go in price, the better the battery life is going to be. But if you're looking for, again, a pretty, kind of budget, wireless, if you want to say that, handheld vacuum cleaner. This thing does seem to be pretty good for the price and comes with a good amount of accessories right here at the ends. This is the one that I demonstrated on earlier. But you can see here, there's pretty much ends for pretty much anything that you would want. Like this one, this would probably be good for like dog hair or something, or maybe getting up like food or something off the floor. Maybe, I don't know what you guys are going to be using this thing for. So again, for the price, I would say this vacuum cleaner is pretty good, and I don't think it would go get much better for the price. Seems to be all very well made and is very, very easy to assemble. This thing only took me maybe 30 seconds to put together. And if you guys have any trouble understanding how to put it together, go ahead and look at the user manual. That thing will clear up any troubles that you guys have. So yeah, again, pretty good vacuum cleaner for the price, and I do definitely recommend this thing. So yeah, I guess that's really it for this video. Hope everybody enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.